What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, look at that headline right there. The success of the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie shows that Hollywood needs to listen to gamers. I thought gamers and fans were just a bunch of toxic, angry men in their basement. I seem to remember that was the media narrative, that it was just a bunch of angry men in their basement that you should never take seriously, and that we should pander to social justice and identity politics and the woke Twitter crowd out there. It's almost like we were right and you were wrong. If only there were, several dozen, maybe even hundreds of YouTubers that have been telling you this, that you should stop pandering to the woke Twitter crowd, the people that want to tweet all day long, the people that want to tweet by the tens of thousands about Birds of Prey, yet Birds of Prey can't seem to get anybody to go see the movie. It's almost like those people don't support your business model, and when you pander to gamers and fans of the source material, they may actually go support the product. It's an amazing thing. Wow, Hollywood, thank you for catching up to the rest of what we've been telling you for years and years. Do I think they're going to follow through? I don't know, but it's all we can do. All we can do is support the things that actually listen to the fans and respect the source material, and that's what Sonic has done. So, after all the drama surrounding the new live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, it has gone to be one of the best opening weekends at the box office for a gaming adaptation. According to Variety, Sonic the Hedgehog made $57 million at the US box office during its launch weekend, for a global total of $100 million. That beats Detective Pikachu, that made $54 million in its opening last year, and it was the previous record holder. While the reviews are a bit mixed, No, they're not mixed. Yes, from the critics, who we've already established now at this point in 2020, the critics are completely, you just can't trust the critics' score anymore. We have moved into where identity politics is actually a plot point for them that they judge films on. They're irrelevant. But the fan score is not mixed, and that's all that matters. So the audience reaction has been very positive, something that my colleague Paul Tassi correctly points out to do with being of a certain age and having grown up with the original games. The main point here, though, is that the fact that Paramount changed the character design of Sonic after the initial version horrified gamers all over the world. In doing so, they listened to their audience and had the character brought more in line with the original games, to the extent that it delayed the release of the film. Much like how the Marvel movies are very much done from a informed standpoint in relation to the original comics, maybe it's time Hollywood learned that the same also applies for games. Understanding the history of gaming and actually having hands-on experience of how games play is incredibly valuable if you want to adapt them into movies. Listening to the comments from people who played Sonic the Hedgehog games meant that this movie adaptation has finally reached its intended audience. This Sonic the Hedgehog movie works because it appeals to the audience that actually cares about the blue fur ball in the first place. And that's how it's supposed to work. Here's hoping that this kind of sensible behavior on the part of Hollywood executives becomes more prevalent in the future rather than a depressing rarity. I gotta say, that's a great take. I don't know who Ollie Barder is, but this take is 100% spot on. And while Marvel has done a good job, I feel Marvel is moving away now, and they're moving more into the identity politics, which is sad because the MCU did do a great job of honoring the characters. But the bigger problem here is Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm needs to see what's going on here. And not only Lucasfilm, Disney executives, the shareholders, they're the ones that need to realize what's going on here. Because what's going on at Lucasfilm right now, Lucasfilm needs a cleansing. Lucasfilm needs to be completely changed. Kathleen Kennedy and the leadership, the people that she has brought on, they all need to go. Because they don't care about Star Wars, they don't know anything about Star Wars, and they would never take this type of approach right here. But this is definitely the point I have been making about Sonic and why Sonic is so important. And Sonic's success is definitely going to have potentially a domino effect. But people that have been complaining about Lucasfilm, complaining about Marvel, complaining about a lot of the nonsense going on in Hollywood, this is the movie that you have to take your stand on. This is the movie that deserves your money. Because, now again, Sonic is not the greatest movie of all time. All right? We're not looking at the Dark Knight of video game movies. It's not that. But it is good, fun, and it does respect the character. And after the debacle of that trailer, that is very important right now. But don't get it twisted. We're not looking at the Dark Knight of video games. And I don't want to misrepresent the movie. But it is a very good movie. It's fun. It's entertaining. And it's going to make you happy as a Sonic fan. And it does symbolize so much more of the opportunity that is out there from a Hollywood perspective if they can have the same approach that the filmmakers at Sonic had. It's an opportunity, and that's all it is an opportunity to be heard. So go see Sonic, support it with your money. If you've been complaining about Lucasfilm from day one, this is your movie right here. This is the movie that you need to go see. If you didn't go see The Rise of Skywalker, you made the right decision because it was a trash fire. If you didn't go see The Last Jedi, you made a great decision. This is the movie that deserves your money. This is the movie, and articles like this need to be popping up more often. If you have a YouTube channel, if you have a blog, if you have a website, write articles talking about this perspective. This is the opportunity we have hoped for. This is the opportunity we've been waiting on. So let Lucasfilm know. Let these companies know. Let these executives know. If you actually respect the source material, if you actually care about what you're doing, we will support it with our money. It's that simple. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, Sonic made money, and we will talk to you later.